Hello, my name is Eric Hall, and this is my e-portfolio website. I want to start by talking about my educational background, which begins with my undergraduate degree from City University of New York. I transferred from UCF to USF a little over a year ago and enrolled in the instructional technology program as I live near to USF. At my homepage, you'll notice that I have some information, background information on myself. I also have a listing of all the courses that I've taken at USF to this date. As I said before, I went to UCF prior to USF, and I took about 8 or 9 courses there. Some more background information on myself. I've been a law enforcement officer for over 14 years. I'm also a small business owner. I've been working with computers for over 20 years, and I am very passionate about web design, basic computer programming, and repair service. I also enjoy game design. So let me take you through my site and the different pages that are listed. So for my home page, I have my educational background page, and on this page you will see some information on my undergraduate degree that I received from the CUNY system in New York, and the approximate date that I graduated and got my degree from there. And it will also mention me being enrolled in the master's degree program for instructional technology at USF, and hopefully I'll be able to graduate at the end of this year, December 8th or 9th. From my educational background, I also have a link for contact information. Here you'll find my phone number and my email address. I think my website is very clean and very easy to navigate. The menus are very clean. I try to make it somewhat attractive and be able to get to all the information as soon as possible. I also have a career page, and it talks about my work in law enforcement. And also there's some pictures of my business, a computer repair shop that I manage in Fort Pierce, Florida. And there's a small description on that. I've also list some of my accomplishments, awards, certificates, a link to a game that I designed in the game development class at USF. And I've also attached my resume. So from here, we start with the actual portfolio, and the actual portfolio revolves around the AECT standards that must be met. There are 5 set of artifacts, and at my actual portfolio page, I go into detail about my background and my skills and some of the things that I've learned at USF, and then I start by listing the first 5 artifacts under standard 1, and it's pretty easy to navigate. At the bottom of the page you'll simply say click next to the next set of standards, and we'll go to the first set of standards, which is S1.1 all the way up to S.14. So there are icons under the artifacts, and each icon has a caption which will pretty much tell you what is attached to that icon. In this case, for instance, it's an instructional website, so if you click on the icon, you'll see it will take you to a website, and you can look at the website and see that it meets some of the requirements for S1.1. The same applies for S1.2. If you click on the icon, you'll see it will bring up a PowerPoint project, and that will be accessible where you can read the PowerPoint project that I did some time ago, actually in the fall of USF in 2016. And the same applies for the other artifacts. There's some brief description under each icons, which tells you about myself, the class I took. In some cases, I'll mention the teachers that taught the class, what the class was about, what I learned in the class, and why do I feel that this class met that particular requirement of the artifact. And then you simply swivel down to the bottom of the page, click next to go to the next set of standards, and then we'll be at the second page, and it's pretty much the same thing as before, where you click on the icon and it will give you some information, and it will provide a file or a link to a web page. That file might also be a Microsoft Word document, a PowerPoint file, a Google slide file, and the description will follow, and pretty much you keep going until you're at the end of each standards, which will be standard 5. Once you get to the end of standard 5, there's another button at the bottom which will take you back to the home page, and will offer you some more links to the rest of the page. But it's pretty clean website, as I said, and it's pretty straightforward. The links are at the top of the menu. I've tried to give as much information as possible about some of the classes that I took at USF and UCF. So I hope you enjoyed the short presentation, the short video, and I hope that you enjoy my website.